Hello and welcome to this live stream here, wherever you're watching. And it is Nick C here. First time I'm using this webcam here. No other webcam seems to work. So, yeah, this is the webcam that seems to work right this minute here. And it isn't too costly webcam, as far as I know, anyway. But, yeah, just a quick reminder that, of course, we expect, of course, the live stream to go out between 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock. Hopefully, it will be confirmed around about that sort of time. We might have to program it for a particular time between that time. Yeah, as in particular time. So, yeah, massive hello wherever you are watching, and hopefully, we're coming out louder than a CB here. So, yeah, I'm actually talking with the sound coming from the webcam itself because it's got an inbuilt, um, sound coming through the camera itself, which is pointed directly from the laptop. So that's how it works. I can, of course, see the chat who comes in as well, which is also nice here, which is a little bit of a different sort of process to what you normally expect to see. And the picture is slightly different. It's a HD, which of course is a little bit better than some of my other cameras. One shop is better than the other, I would say on that note, and one shop is actually cheaper than the other as well. So it might take me guts to actually go out and buy another one. Very much similar kind. Hopefully, we'll have some more people in the chat. When we have this Q&A and chat. So yeah, we aim to broadcast the chat between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. and the time or the actual time is to be confirmed. So yeah, I got this book here for Christmas, and yeah, I don't know if you can see it here in this sort of mode here. The camera is in reversed order here. I don't know why it is, but of course, what it does say is how to know Jesus. If you're interested in that, if you believe in all that kind of thing, then it will be for you. By the way, I'm Nick C here, and I'm actually live here. But if you're watching on replay, then of course it'll be a different time whatsoever. And what I can say is that it is Tuesday, the 26th of December 2023, which is Boxing Day. So, yeah, I could actually go live to my football matches on here. But of course, yeah, I haven't actually tested that sort of way of doing it. I'd have to then look on my phone to the app and I'll be watching the games in small mode rather than big. And the reason why I actually do tend to do it on the phone rather than OBS Studio or even this direct stream here that you're watching right now. Well, of course, the difference between that and actually the mobile phone is that I can see it in big screen if there's a sort of slight decision that, of course, I can't see on a small camera, for example, unless it sort of shows the close up version. So, of course, this booklet here has been given this booklet here has been given from a guy who runs a burger store in Haverhill. So, of course, yes, on this first chapter here, I'm going to read to you this right now, as this is just a quick update. Trying to say the words here, almost lost for words here. And I can even mute the microphone so you won't hear any of my sound if I try this. If I switch this one on, then of course you'll be able to hear me. So yeah, I can do all sorts of things whilst I'm going live here. I can even update the description as we go along. So yeah, I can even put a poll up on the screen as well, which is fantastic. So that's another way of doing something really good. And of course, I can start a Q&A as well. Of course, Start your Q&A. How does that work then? Uh, so yeah, maybe it's a kind of poll. I don't know anything about that. So yeah, I'll put the thumbs up for now. So anyway, we will spread this stream anywhere possible. And this is a good question here. Whether you believe in religion, I can't say the word. Okay, if you ever believe in either, of course, religion, or you don't believe in religion, this might be for you. Okay, chapter 1, according to this booklet here. What is a Christian? Ask this question and you'll receive a variety of answers, many of them inaccurate. People have to be free from the wrong ideas of what it means to be a Christian, okay, before they can appreciate the correct answer. Having asked this question of many, here are few of the typical answers received. Right, okay, this saying here is a Christian is a good person. That should certainly be the case. If we mean by this a person who seeks to live a good life as a good citizen. However, that could be said of many people who definitely would not want to claim that they are Christians. In this sense, you could have a good atheist, a good humanist, or Buddhist, or follower of any other religion. So, of course, yeah, this goes on to say this. A Christian is someone who actually goes to church. This would be true of Christians. They do go to church. However, going to church does not make a person a Christian. Interesting. I did not know this before. And these are just general facts from this booklet here. Many people go to church either occasionally or even regularly and not necessarily are Christians. Interesting thought, that one. Kay Payne's in the chat. Hello. Merry Christmas to you. And thank you very much for stopping by here. There is a Q&A and chat tomorrow, and we expect it to be between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. if you can get around and tune in. And hopefully we'll be using this direct live camera here in the studio, so we won't need to use OBS. But of course, we'll see how things go. And it so far works directly with this webcam that we're using. I think it's a Trust webcam, and it's a HD one. And is it coming out clearer? That is the question that I would like to ask you lot out there. Is it nice and clear at your end? And is the sound coming out clear? I was going to say the other word that I shouldn't have said, but yeah, maybe I didn't say it at all. But yeah, is it coming out clear, the sound? Is it the picture that is also coming out clear as well? Kay Payne says clear. So yeah, 2 people watching in now. I've got more people watching in now. We've got a decent picture. Yeah, we don't often get that, but it will still be good if we connected it to, of course, the OBS studio as well. We may use this for the Nice and Relaxing show in the future, but yeah, we were just trialing out, of course, the Nice and Relaxing show yesterday. Of course, I'll talk a little bit about that, and I will be talking more about that if you find out more on the section of the Q&A and chat tomorrow with myself, and hopefully with our mods as well. Our mod by the name of Froggy, known as Nicole, hopefully will be joining us live in the Touring With Us studio. We've got 2 studios of some kind. Sometimes we use one and we use another as well. And yeah, we look forward to you all coming along here. We'll have a quiz, by the way, just for fun, and see how many people get it right. If you saw the recent video, yeah, we're asking what was the name of the coffee in the cup. If you think you know, let us know in the chat, like Kay Payne has been doing. That is Christian Payne from Watford. Yeah, and of course, yes, some really, really interesting questions to say the least. So yeah, talking about our mod, she has more light and no more dark. Yeah, I think she means, of course, it's time to look forward to, of course, the light where we change the clocks back to, you know, what it was in the summer earlier this year. But of course, if you're watching next year in 2024, we'll be talking about 2023. Yes, we've got lots to plan for. Something about a comedy that we're thinking of doing. Whether we'll go ahead and do it or not is another thing altogether. Something that we are talking about and in talks with the team. We thought we'd do something really, really interesting for the channel for everyone to have a look at. And hello to anyone watching on the Dan Wootton Club. There is a Dan Wootton Club, by the way, on Twitter, which is called X, where we've got quite a few people watching us, and some people have followed us through that, including Dan Wootton himself from the GB News. Well, former DG GB News. I was going to say, hopefully, he won't be former and returns to the channel or something similar in the future. And he did do a statement, which, of course, is on one of our Talk of the Days special. And so make sure you tune into that. That'd be great. And yeah, can we have some thumbs up? Oh, we did have a thumbs up. Can we have some more thumbs up as well? Yeah, Alex says Merry Christmas. Yeah, um, that's a very nice thing that you said there. And keep your nice things coming up, Alex. I really, really do appreciate that. We do get your messages, we do read them, and of course, we pretty much are looking forward to you all tuning in around about 4 p.m. or 4:30 or 5 o'clock, something around about that time. We haven't actually confirmed the time. If we do set a time, sometimes we may be late, we may be just slightly late or half an hour late, but we will get there. Don't you worry about that. When it's programmed, it's much easier to actually tell people that we're going on air. But sometimes we can't program it when we're using OBS Studio, which is a software which is kind of like a third party software, which will be fine with this camera as well. Although, of course, you're watching this direct here. It's the first time this camera is working direct. Maybe that's because we're on Vodafone. But yeah, yeah, Vodafone is quite a good signal anyway. But of course, yeah, it was quite extraordinary that, of course, we are able to go live direct here on this webcam. I might have to buy another one of these because so far they are so good. And I know where I can buy one next time. Yeah. Yes, we do or did have some nice little Christmas presents. Can't really show you much at the moment. I would get up and show it, but I can't really reach that far at the moment. Yeah, we got some socks, Santa socks, that kind of thing. Some football calendars, lots of things. And someone gave us one of these as well, which is quite useful to know about. So yeah, talking about Christians here, following on by that. So, of course, what else is a Christian? Well, a Christian is someone who prays. This is what the saying is. This certainly should be the case. But many people who are definitely not Christians pray to their gods. The followers of all religions pray in some form or other. Interesting there. Christian is someone who does good deeds. Again, this should be true if any Christians are believers, okay? But good deeds are not confined as Christians. So the fact that someone does good deeds for others does not make him or her a Christian. Of course, Christian is also who believes in God. This also would be true of a Christian, but Others who are not Christians believe in God in some form. Jewish people themselves believe in the same God as Christians, but most of them would not claim to be Christians. How interesting is that? We will continue with many such statements. One thing in common to all of these answers. They all suggest that Christians are people who do certain things. They seek to live good lives. They participate in church services. They pray. They do good deeds. They believe in God. Yet none of these activities makes a person a Christian. There are no activities that can make someone a Christian. Wow, this is interesting here. The truth is that a Christian is someone for whom God has done something. Only God Himself can make a person a Christian. As a Christian, the believer will engage in certain activities, but none of these activities can make a person a Christian. So we need to understand that God has done already that will able people or enable people to become Christians. We also have to discover that what their response is to be to what he has done. Hopefully, you understand that. So, yeah, we'll go on to another chapter at a later stage. Perhaps I'll read this with Nicole at some point, which is one of our mods, by the way. And our latest mod is Melissa Jefferson. I hope that she appears in the chat at some point. And we always say hello to our mods. We got Jeremy from Cambridge. He's also a mod, so they will make sure that no one is making anything on the channel when they shouldn't be. In other words, talking about something which is totally irrelevant to the actual channel, unless, of course, we're asking a relevant question. So, for example, if we're asking a question out to you, hopefully we'll get an answer, from different sides of the spectrum here. This is what this channel is all about. We are trying to make it a GB News style if we possibly can. Okay, but we are not a news station at any one point. We are a mixture channel and we do things entertainment purposely, as in just enjoyable. When we say entertainment, not that 18+ stuff, but of course, yeah, because you have to be careful what you use to interpret the word entertainment in terms of that sort of aspect, if I'm saying the right kind of thing there. But we also do occasional football commentaries, which we covered the Wolves and Chelsea game, and mostly it's been hosted by me, but I am the main founder behind all this, and we will keep it going for 2024. And we've got some amazing, exciting things to talk about tomorrow on the Q&A and chat. Perhaps we'll do a quiz here, and we have a couple of questions that we will probably give out, and perhaps we will, of course, try and give away a prize at some point. But if you are a winner, we will select one down in the list. If we have enough people on the chat, we can't do the competition without you not on the chat. It's totally impossible. So, of course, we'll have to select at random whoever gets the right answer or the nearest to the answer. And then, of course, we hope that someone can get in touch with us. But yeah, if, of course, the person only speaks to us on YouTube and doesn't go on Facebook, then do email us, okay, your address. Then we'll send the prize over to you. Because we got touringwithousteam@gmail.com, which is a latest email that we have. In fact, it is the current email that we have. And, of course, you've got lumensplatformteam@gmail.com as well. Because we are under the Luminous Platform Media, which is on the Facebook page. So, yeah, we are affiliated with We Love Haven UK, which is also all on YouTube channel. We've probably mentioned this several times. We love East Anglia UK as well, which is also on YouTube, but some of them are on Facebook as well. The pages that we've got on Twitter, mainly Touring With Us, and of course, we also have Nice and Relaxing Show that you can follow on the Twitter, as in X page as well. But all of that will be discussed a little bit further because this is a test mode here. I can't play you any music right now because I haven't got it set up with the OBS studio today. But of course, I could play background music, but it probably will get demonetized for copyright. But of course, I often play my own tunes to get around that. But of course, yes, you might spot some theme tunes along the way on some Talk of the Day programs, and we don't often go live for Talk of the Day. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. So it's a bit of mixture on that note. But yeah, thank you very much for, of course, sticking by. And of course, remember, we are the Golden Show that hopefully never ends. Live from the studio of Touring With Us. We will see you next time. And don't forget to tune in between the time of 4 p.m. and 5 p.m., the expected time. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. I bet that was Christian Payne from Watford. I'm not quite sure. But of course, yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up. It helps boost our subscriber rate to the next level. And yeah, remember, it's nice to be live. I can see the clock on the screen on the left-hand corner. We've been going for 21 minutes here. And it is the Golden Show that never ends here. And hopefully the sound has been very clear today. And we'll see you next time. Bye from now. Cheerio. Ta-ta. Peace out.